My phone is still broken. For context, please refer to this video over here. But today we're going to be doing a simple breakdown of all the DPS characters in the game, since we're not going to be getting a new addition to the character roster until version 2.0. Meaning, we're going to be seeing a lot of reruns before January. And without any new releases for a while, I thought it would be a good idea to look back on the characters that we already have and create kind of a ranking for each of these characters in the most content farming way possible. Basically, a good old-fashioned tier list. But keep in mind, this tier list is going to consist of my own personal opinion, as some characters may function better for me than others, so take some of my words with a pinch of the white stuff. I mean salt! If you liked the video, please leave a like and drop a sub. And without wasting any more time, let's jump into our DPS tier list for Wuthering Waves. Starting with... Of course, opening up the video is the Teal Dragon. He's awesome. Man, I wish he'd hit me with that rock. Not only that, he's really free-to-play friendly. You don't really need a lot of investment to play him, but having his sequences does help for that extra oomph if you're lucky. He's got the most consistent damage output without having to worry about dropping or missing crits. He's kind of got an easy parry when you're in his ult, but he is built for quick swaps, so if you don't know how to do that, you might be stuck at a huge disadvantage with you losing a bit of damage. SS tier. Jinxin. I know a lot of people that skipped Jinxin for Chongli just to regret it later because of how cracked she is. At S0. I mean, she's so elegant, man, like damn. Apart from dealing a ton of damage, she does that in midair, basically avoiding the need to dodge when fighting some enemies, and her major attacks do AoE damage, making for a great single and multi-target DPS. SS tier. No, just no. Good damage, but she sounds worse than Paimon to me. No. B tier. I mean, come on. Helicopter, helicopter! She deals big PP damage, but I particularly don't fancy her because if I'm playing her, I have to have headphones on. It's almost as bad as Encore's, but it's much worse at the same time. And also, people think that playing Camellya one-handed is how my phone got broken in the first place, which is wrong. But it's not like they'll listen. SS tier. Basically, Dante turned upside down. No, wait, that's more Teffy. Okay, upside down and inside out. That doesn't sound any better! Forget it. What I'd say is, she's fun. As a character, yes, but her damage is kind of meh. But she was a fun thing to try out since I don't have Chongli. A tier. Shangli Yao. I wonder why he's the only one with the last name, but I digress. He is a devastating electro DPS with relatively easy to understand build and playstyle. Best of all, he was free and has staggering damage at S0. I wonder what else that hand can do. Pause. That's not what I meant. Anyway, here's the but. Asides that big boom he gets from his liberation, other aspects of his kit do have really dull damage when compared to other 5-star DPSs. And he does have this problem where he keeps missing his crits. I am like 80% crit rate. How are you dropping that? S tier. The Chi-Chi of Wuthering Waves. Those who play Genshin are going to know what I'm talking about. I don't really have any critiques for him. He's still a cool character as the Virgil/Sephiroth of WuWa during its honeymoon phase for a few weeks after the launch, but his gameplay does feel a bit slower to me when compared to Shangli Yao. And I kind of got him C1 on Jinxi's banner. D tier. He got insanely power crept way easily. Double D tier. Rover didn't really do much for me, and yeah, his combos do make for easy auto parries, especially their skill, but besides that, there's really nothing, except for when he slows down time as his outro skill. It doesn't do any damage, it doesn't buff anything, but it is really a nice attachment to have. I'm gonna call it an attachment. It's really a nice thing to have if you're trying to set up for something. See here. Havoc Rover, boom. Literally. Their ult is like setting up to get royally backhanded upside your head. And that shit has to hurt. Fuck! It has to hurt. I'm gonna knock them down a bit because of how much investment they actually take to get good. It just feels annoying most of the time. And especially since I haven't gotten a single good Havoc damage bonus piece in forever. B tier. Ling Yang. Although being a standard 5-star character, he does have its merits if you build him properly. and if you get him with the right echo and team comp. I mean, he only has 1 echo, but he is a very decent single target glacial DPS. I mean, Dog Boy does pretty good, except for when he shows up when I'm trying to get someone else. His damage output is equal across the board, meaning he doesn't have a Hail Mary attack or any specialized damage. You kind of need a teammate to buff him. So I'm gonna dock points for that. A tier. So this is the finished-ish list because the order kind of got screwed up. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to, subscribe if you don't. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.